Hi everybody, and welcome to Saturday afternoon, the 21st of the 8th. With these incredible energies around at the moment on this particular weekend, with the full moon in Aquarius, a blue moon, and also that this is a poignant moment in time where we will all, yes, all of us, regardless, being awake, asleep, whatever your perception, judgment, every man, woman and child upon this planet who exists right now will be having the highest reactivation, re-establishment of the highest pathways from their high heart to their higher self for the first time since the ancient of days. The conscious realignment that every person, every soul will be able to, as their love quotient and their fear quotient decreases and equally their love quotient increases, the higher the love, the higher the truth, the higher the access to your divine higher self and all paths of truth and all multidimensionality aspects that you are and timelines. This in itself is amazing and magnificent. So, it's just this next crescendo in our grand awakening journey. So with that in mind, what I have been impulsed to do is to offer you now and share with you a higher center chakra clearing through the third eye, through our physical head, a right brain, left brain rebalance and reestablishment. And many years ago in 2011, Spirit guided me then well in advance of activating the pineal gland through what we would call the Magdala. Now, the amygdala, and again, we learn with sound. Sound is the essence of, it's not the word and it's not the spelling, it's the tone and the sound that's important. The amygdala that we have in physicality in our brain is often located within the area of fear, and we know that that's what its premise is about. The Magdala, okay, same sounding but without the A, is actually an ancient term that was about the highest pathway from our crown to our higher self and to spiritual access. And there was a place called Magdala in Christ's time, the Master Jesus' walk, where many of the high alchemy beings worked and lived, who then worked through the Essene communities. Interestingly enough, again in those terms and this whole journey into powerlessness is where we have tones and words that usually are the opposite of what the truth is. So the amygdala, as I said, while we're working at a pineal level with the Magdala, the amygdala says fear. And when we put an A in front of anything in medical science, it means without. So for me, this energy has always been about without the Magdala energy, without your access to your higher self, which we all allowed. But now you have the opportunity to turn it back on. And in ancient hieroglyphs, you may see beings with these sort of huge conical aspects above their head, with these antenna type things sitting on top of their head. This is what we would reference the Magdala. Okay, the higher energies, the frequencies, the stairway, the pathway to your higher being, your higher self and your higher deity aspects. So again, free will runs, obviously your choice, but this is the intention of where I will be leading you through in this meditation, and a huge clear out. And you can even just do it as simply as you want, or you can take it to the depths that you do. Be guided and ask your higher self to guide you in accordance to your divine plan. Okay, so sit back, as always, relax, be comfortable. Sitting up is preferable, sitting on the floor with your back upright for that beautiful flow of energy. Again, feel though, whatever works for you, no wrong or right. Grab your crystals, grab water, have everything around you that you know that you need. We have a moment or two to allow that to take place. Seal the room off, tell the kids, I'm having time out. This is your precious sacred moment. And as you're ready again, settle in. And as always, just start the breath work. Just breathing into wherever you are, into this space you're now creating in wondrous dimensional ways. release, relax, cut the ties. Just let that last minute, that last 10 minutes, the last morning, whatever it be, wherever you are, let it go. And breathe into the self. Come into your center. Come into the now. Not the future, not the past, but be present now. And continue to breathe slowly, steadying the breath, deepening the breath, feeling your bodies, releasing the weights, letting go of garments, cloaks, daggers, whatever you feel, aches, pains, pulling them out, sending them now into this beautiful violet flame you are now instigating, intending, allowing, initiating. Fifth dimensional violet, this wonderful freedom tool. We talk about freedom now. This is your freedom tool. Throughout your entire being, every cell. Breathe it in with the intention that every cell now receive the fifth dimensional violet cosmic light, the flame. Breathe with it deeply into your lungs, and on the out-breath release, letting go again, letting go pain, thoughts, issues, fears, weights. Physically, as I said, letting go those weights you feel, pains you feel, breathing to the pain, letting go cloaks, daggers, again, garments, headgear, pressures, chains, shackles, everything. Just let go in this moment. Free yourself now. As we free ourselves, we are raising our vibration now. And now see this flame, allow it to really spin like that tornado. Get it moving, spinning it up, fastening it, quickening it. And intend that every cell and every level of my body receive this light, this flame now. Across the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the etheric, the grand etheric self that I am. Across all timelines that I am now. And so it is. That's energy. And see the beautiful sun come into your anchoring of the sun above, the earth mother below, and connect above and below as you so choose. I'm empowering you to that. Knowing you are connected, refilling, refueling now, raising yet again your frequencies, be that through love, threefold flame, golden rays, and see the beautiful golden grid now appear around you of the Mother Earth's new dimensional frequencies. Connect into her fifth dimensional body. Being. And feel the lightness begin. Feel the difference as you now evolve into the frequencies. And I want you to be very aware of your head now. How busy is it? What's happening in your head? Are you being distracted? Are you thinking things? Are you moving out of this centered space? Or are you very, very focused? I want you to intend focus now. Focus we must be. Because when we're focused, we're saying, I'm in power. And not allowing our headspace, our ego, to talk to us, to distract us, to pull us away from where we want to truly be. Because it will. It will do everything to keep you down. To keep you in its consciousness that you created. So embrace it and let it know it's safe, but it's changing and you're in charge again. And now step up. As you now see before you, wherever you are now, you may be in a room, you may be in a building, but you will now see stairs, and you are now climbing the stairs. Easy. You may have different garments on now that you wear, so be it. But you are rising now and you reach a room. And you are actually now inside your head. And I want you to have a look. I want you to have a feel, and I want you to listen to this space. Check it out. Is it cluttered? Is it old? Is there cobwebs? Is it noisy? Is there music going? Is there cassettes, is CDs and, implements and aspects of noise? Is it dirty? Is it clear? Is it flowing? because this again reflects the energies of your brain, where your thoughts are, how cluttered you may be. And now you have the flame in your left hand, which transmutes and transforms all instantly. And now walk around and clear your space. Clear this space. Take up your responsibility. And get rid of everything. Everything you touch with the sword or the laser light of violet instantly dissipates and goes before you. Such a teaching. Clear this space as much as you so choose to be. Turn volumes of radios, turn volumes of stereo units, turn volumes down. See what's around you and take charge and make change now. You can. And make it as clear and as free until you're comfortable. And take another breath here. And now intend that the sun really shine into this space. Bring the light in. That sun you saw earlier, bring it down, let it fill the room. You may even have windows there, open windows, let the light in. However you see it, be it, do it, trust it. It's yours, your creation right now. But it should be feeling better, clearer, lighter, quieter. And as you're feeling content and comfortable now, I want you to see that on the left side of your room, you see a switch, just like a power switch. And I want you to walk over to the power switch and I want you to take note if it's on or if it's off. For many people, this is off. And now I want you to switch it on. If it's on, so be it. This is what's known as your joy center. Turn this switch on. Now I want you to see that across the other side of the room, you can see the other switch which we're going to move towards. But in between you now, you see in between these switches, there's a bridge that now appears. A bridge of light. It may appear old, modern, again, it doesn't matter, it's yours. But I want you to move towards the bridge and there might be some stairs to climb up. But I want you to take note of this bridge. How does it look? Is it old? Is it rickety? Is it strong? Will it support you to walk across? Because that's what we're going to do, walk across. It may be gaping holes, the railing may be falling down. Again, I now want you, and you can, with your intention and love light. And you will have all the rays available to you, trust, to now re-establish and reconstitute this bridge of light and make it strong to support you, to hold you, but most importantly now to allow you to access the other side. And all our bridges will vary. No judgment. It's easy, it's fast, and it's time. As your bridge is ready, walk across now to the other side and move towards the other switch. Again, it will be on or off, and for many this is actually off. It is on, because this is actually a switch that employs our fear. So again, switch that to the on so that both are now on. And now you will see further to the back of this room or your head. You will see now another switch. And as this switch comes into view, it is ancient. It's a really old switch that's almost like an electrical circuit that belongs in an outside huge electrical industrial site. It's one of those major levers that you have to shift. And you may have in between you and to getting there, you may have rubbish, you may have obstacles, you may have gateways. Again, this is how much we have turned away and put blockades towards this switch through our lifetimes. Clear all, open all, free all. You can. Again, your violet disseminates all, trust. You may walk straight to it, but it's old and it's ancient. You can feel it and it's big. And this switch needs to be pushed up because most people, this switch is off. And as and when you're ready, you turn it on and you push it up. And as you do, you stand back and you begin to hear or feel the whirring. You begin to become aware that this switch has now activated something. And it gets louder and stronger. There may be light now coming in, but you actually now see around you appear. It's like a structure of the Eiffel Tower. A tower of 4 stances, of 4 prongs now appearing before you, and this tower just is infinite, and you watch it come into view more and more and more, and you'll never see the top because it's infinite. But you see the colours now, you hear the sound, again, however you feel and do it. But you now are very aware of light and energy transferring down this tower in front of you where you stand, and you see from the tower at the left, it now sends a stream of light, blue, pink or gold, towards the left switch. You see it flying across your bridge over to the right switch, and it comes back and merges at the right side of your tower, all connecting, a flow of frequency that is now in place, a trinity, triangular aspect, geometry, active once again. Connected and fueled from the source of all that is, the Creator Source, through all levels of your multidimensionality. And this room becomes light. And you feel the difference. You may see the energies activating. Allow all. You may feel wind. You may feel the energy shifting around you. And it is. But now you see in the center of the 4 prongs of the tower, there is a seed or a crystal that will appear, and you move towards it. And in the center, this is your pineal gland. And I want you to take note now, is the gland laying flat, horizontal to the surface, or is it standing perpendicular? If it's flat, it must be now raised into the vertical, pointing upwards to source. And you can do this. Your crystal, your seed, your pineal may look very murky, muddied. It may be wrapped in cords and darkness. Again, you are now empowered to clear and to use your violet flame to remove all and to intend to clear and to activate. And you want this crystal now diamond-like. So you get to work. You may reach diamond perfection, or you may reach a further clarity and you may need to come back. It's okay. You know the way. You know what to do. But as this pineal becomes clearer, you now want it to spin if it isn't already spinning. And set your intention that in accordance to your divine plan, my pineal now spins at 144 revolutions per second in alignment to my soul. or that which is in divine accord. And you watch it spin, and with its clarity it becomes fractal, and it spins off light, diamond light, all around you. And the faster the spin, the greater the light. And the faster the spin, the greater the energy pouring down through your beautiful Magdala tower. And now what I want you to see, coming down from the infinite source right down through your tower, is the most strong, beautiful blue ray, divine will ray, the God force ray, that comes down now, and it enters each leg of the tower. And from each base point, that ray of blue is now directed in towards the pineal. And each will now form a ray of a diamond shape, a geometry of diamond that will now support the base of your pineal and will feed and hold the pineal itself in the will and the ray one that is divine will and divine plan. And you allow all that to take place. All is supported. All is being fed. All is in harmony. You are guided as need be to come back and to check, because again, our ego consciousness has been very, very strong for a long time. And we can shut these aspects down. We can minimize them through subconscious and unconscious thought patterns. So it is our role, it is our responsibility to keep coming back now and ensure all is in place to reinforce, restructure, and to reset all that requires and needs be. And as you now stand in this space, feel the peace. You may see a throne, even a chair appear where you may now sit and just listen and feel and receive. For in this space now there is much clarity, alignment to your higher self and beyond. You have cleared the pathways, freed the interference, opened the doorway. Around you now see light. Light now filtering. It may be spiraling. It may be just like a mist, however it appears, but light is now pouring all around you. And around this room, a beautiful sacred geometry is now performed, actualized, and set in motion into conscious place. Your geometry. See this geometry that you now see or feel or know. See it now that it is being placed over your third eye and over your crown chakra. And know all is divine. And so it is. And as you're ready, you may now leave the space. Descend down the stairs, through the doorways, however you came. You may just journey back and see the earth below, but you come back down into your body. You come into this physical aspect that you know as physical. Coming back down, feeling your fingers, your toes, and allowing all. And so it is.